The work of Capital Compassion is such an inspiring experience. One of the things I've learned and discovered that sometimes we think we're helping somebody else that's in great need, and certainly we are doing that. Yet what happens with it is we get filled up. Something happens inside of our own heart and mind. I think it's because we're actually in the sweet spot of what Jesus would do, what he would call us to do. When we're reaching out to what some consider the least of these, we're reaching out to him. And in that, there's incredible impact. A young man came our way this week. He walked in the door. He's been coming for numbers of times. And this week he came with being bitten by a dog, by a pit bull. He had puncture wounds, and he had glued one of those puncture wounds himself. And now it was getting infected and swollen. We got him to emergency room to get treated. He got the right treatment, the right shots, and we took care of him overnight for a couple of nights just to get him off the street and get him healthy and healed up. And in doing this, it just so moves me to see how what I'm used to going home every night is something it's very foreign to many people that are struggling and living on the street. And just seeing this man, this young man, sitting with him at Burger King, getting him in a meal and listening to his story, trying to find the pathway from where he's at to where God wants him to be. That's what we're called to do, and we're doing it. We're also in the middle of an opportunity for growth. We are moving from the site we're in just down the street, a couple of buildings, to a larger space. And with that move, there's going to be some extra costs incurred in just getting that move accomplished. That's coming up in the month of May. If there's anything you could do to help us with that, it's making a difference in the lives of people we touch. We're feeding people every day. We're helping people get off the street into permanent housing. Ken Davis, that we've seen him come from addiction to complete freedom, is coming back now every week and visiting with us and helping others, sharing his story. He's completely sober. He's now over 150 days sober. And we're thanking God for the miracles and the things that are happening in our daily experience. Anything you could do financially to give us the boost right now, the opportunities are only going to grow bigger, and we want to continue to expand our outreach. And what God has called us to do is something that we're stepping into with full heart and full joy, knowing that this is the plan that God has for us. Thanks for being a part of it. Capital Compassion is making a difference in our world today.